Hi, I'm Julie. Today I'm going to be showing you a style that's very trendy for spring. It's a French braided top knot. So it's a little on the intermediate side. You do have to know how to French braid, but hopefully after this tutorial it'll be a little easier to figure out. So let's get started. So right now I have nothing in my hair. I'm just going to start by really brushing everything out so that it just has a lot of movement and it's very easy to work with. After you're done with that, I'm just going to take a little bit of the Volume Texture Spray by Dominus, and I'm just going to go through and kind of spray at my roots, holding the product out about 6 inches away from the hair. So then at this point, what you're going to want to do is flip your head over. So I'm going to do that, and hopefully you can see it. Doesn't need to be perfect, just needs to kind of be flipped. And hopefully you can hear me under here, because I want to show you the back of my head. So we're going to do our French braid starting from the bottom. So what you want to do is you want to just take a section in the back and you want to part your hair in 3 ways and just start your braid. And I think it's much easier to just do it by feel, because then your eyes in the mirror don't mess up your fingers. And just slowly, very messily, French braid your hair. And you really want to make sure that each piece is separated so it doesn't become one big tendril. See how I'm separating those out? And just continue all the way to the top. Now, once you get to the top, or your hairline, you can do one of 2 things. I look like a big bubble. You can either put an elastic right there so you have it, or if you feel a little more confident, you can just hold it with your fingers. So now you have this ponytail really high up in your hair. At this point, just kind of play with that braid a little bit so it's not quite so tight. Remembering any of this, if it falls or feels too loose, you can always pin it later. So you have your top ponytail. Just want to kind of undo it a little bit, make it a little messier. Because of the texture spray, it'll hold that in place pretty well. And then you just want to take your brush and you just want to kind of backcomb a little bit, but we're not trying to tease it. We're just trying to make your ponytail or your top knot a little bigger. Now, if your hair is really long and you have a really big ponytail, then it's a little easier. But because mine is on the longer side but still sort of medium, I like to just make that a little bit bigger. So once you have that, then you just want to spin it around and you just sort of make a knot. And with your bobby pins, just take a couple and pin your knot in place anywhere it wants, anywhere you like. And just soften it up, spread it, take some pieces out, whatever you want to just make a really messy bun on the top of your head. And just pin it until all of these pieces are in and your top knot is secure. Now at this point, it's just a knot and a braid. perfectly set and done if that's what you like. This feels a little loose to me, so I'm just going to kind of tuck it again. Doesn't have to be perfect, it can be really messy. I'm just going to take a few pins and just sort of push that in place. Now a lot of this I'm doing all by feel. So once I'm done, I'm going to check it in the mirror to make sure that everything feels like it's in the right spot and that it has a nice look to it. As you go, if you want to check it in the mirror, perfect. So that's about it. That's your 2011 spring hairdo that is so in style right now. It's very easy, it's very cute. It gives you a nice sort of different look to just a high ponytail. Once you're done, take a little bit of spray. I'm using the Crystal Fixative Lacquer by Dominus. And about 12 or so inches away, just give that a light mist just to keep all those little hairs in place and that braid from coming undone. And that's about it. That's all there is to it. I hope this was a fun hairstyle to try, and good luck and happy hair.